All right, I'm convinced. You can come along.
Then let's go, partner.
Don't get any funny ideas. I'll be running the show.
You make it sound so romantic.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
He has a shop nearby behind the marketplace.
Nice knives.
Yes, they were a gift from my father, the greatest knife thrower in North Africa. I'm trying to follow his example. But alas, no one will volunteer to be my assistant since the accident.
Sorry to bother you.
No bother. I just wish a volunteer would step forward to assist me.
Excuse me.
What?
What do we do now?
Let's find Omar Al-Jabbar.
I think you should volunteer to help the knife thrower.
No, you don't, Jones.
Please, it's perfectly safe.
Right, perfectly safe.
Take a good look at his dexterity.
Well, okay. I don't know, those knives look dangerous. Oof.
Look here, ladies and gentlemen. A volunteer.
But...
Now, my dear, there's nothing to be afraid of.
But...
Just walk over to the board now. Ta-da! Thank you for your brave assistance, my dear. Allow me to express my gratitude by giving you this souvenir knife.
Here, take this knife before I use it on you.
It's a sharp, blood-stained knife. Excuse me.
What can I do for you, Effendi?
How much for the mask?
You can take the worthless thing. It's scaring away my best customers.
Well, here we are.
But what does Trottier look like?
How should I know? I've never actually met him. We did all our business by mail.
I had no idea Monte Carlo was the lost city.
Don't start with me, Indy. It's Trottier we're after.
What makes you think we'll find Trottier here?
All his letters mention how much he likes strolling under the bright lights.
Suppose Trottier shows up. What then?
Bring him up to my room.
This plan sounds kind of harebrained to me.
Don't worry, it'll work. He used to have one of the 3 stones. If we can coax him into a seance, he might let us have it.
A seance?
I'll go get ready.
Funny, it looks like that ghost I saw in Sophia's study. Excuse me. Are you Alan Trottier?
Oh, perhaps. Who's asking?
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones of Barnett College.
Jones. I believe I've heard of you. Yes, of course, the famous archaeologist.
That's me.
And I am Trottier. Amateur scholar, part-time poet, professional dreamer. Normally I spend my nights at home, but the book of changes indicated, well, simply put, a change. And here I bump into you. Ah, what good fortune.
Madame Sophia's in town and wants to meet you.
Really? The great psychic? Oh, no wonder I felt restless tonight. Still, one must be cautious. I fear being fooled by fakers. To be sure you are a true believer. Answer me this. What was Plato's great error?
An error of translation.
Yes, excellent. Obviously, you know Plato's lost dialogue well. How can I help you?
Follow me and Madame Sophia will read your fortune.
Oh, this is a big step. I'm not sure.
Come on, take a chance. She's right here in the hotel.
Well, I need money. Perhaps Madame can tell me which phase of the moon is best for gambling. So, I'll do it. Please lead the way.
Have a seat, Monsieur Trottier.
Is he here?
Keep him busy. I'm going to try something.
All right then. Give me a minute while I set him up. Oh, Monsieur Trottier, I'm so pleased to meet such an expert antiquarian at long last.
Madame flatters me. It is I who am pleased to meet you.
Now then, I need a token of power to set the mood.
Well, I have this stone key. I truly believe it is from the lost city.
Very good indeed. Now we can begin.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
The lights. What happened to the lights?
I think Nurab Sal is trying to signal us. Oh, I feel the presence of Nurab Sal approaching us.
Ooh.
Aye?
Well done, Indy.
Looks like we have one of the 3 stones. Let's hope we can find a way to use it.
I'll bet Trottier got it from Al-Jabbar. Those two do a lot of business together. Let's head for North Africa and find out if I'm right.
Fine. I'll hail a cab while you get changed. Neat. Woof woof.
Indy?
It's Jumbo, king of the circus.
What do you think you're doing?
And here's Nurab Sal.
Stop that this instant.
Sorry.
Now get out there and hail a cab.
Okay. I better put the flashlight back. I better put the sheet back.
Wait for me!
Excuse me. I think this may interest you.
Ah, it is said that 3 stone discs were needed to open the gates of Atlantis. This looks like one of them. A sunstone, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Jones.
How do you know who I am?
Yeah, how?
My dear Miss Hapgood, when you're Omar Al-Jabbar, you know these things.
Then you are Al-Jabbar.
Yes, a lowly dealer in oddities and trinkets at your service.
Let's get down to business, shall we? What do you know about Atlantis?
Yes, tell us.
Well, somewhere deep in the Atlas Mountains, there's an archaeological dig site. I'm convinced it contains the remains of an Atlantean outpost.
Whose dig is it?
Europeans, Germans, I believe.
What makes you so sure it's Atlantean?
From time to time, scoundrels appear in my shop to trade pieces they stole there. The designs are unmistakable.
Where is it exactly?
I'm not exactly sure. I've learned enough to make a rough map, but it's very rough. The problem is, the desert is no place for a civilized man like myself.
We'll go.
We will?
I admire your courage, but you'll never survive the desert. Give up while you still have your lives ahead of you.
We'll never give up.
Well then, let it be as God wills it. Come, I'll lend you my map. And a couple of sturdy camels. You've returned alive. Tell me, how was your trip?
Okay, except our camels died a mile out of town.
A terrible shame. Those were my last 2 camels. Perhaps I can make amends in some small way. Do you still have that mask I gave you?
Yeah, I've got it right here. Why do you ask?
I'd like to trade you for it.
What will you give me?
That depends. Do you have anything in mind?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this baseball? It's been autographed by your country's Lou Gehrig.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What looks good today?
Today we have a special squab on a stick, only 20 dinars.
You accept U.S. currency?
Sorry, no.
Oh, a squab would sure hit the spot.
20 dinars, Effendi.
Maybe we can make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I'll trade you this autographed baseball for a squab.
Sorry, Effendi, I never accept gifts for myself. And certainly not in this color.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later.
Certainly, Effendi.
Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my baseball for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this voodoo doll? It was carved from trees in the Black Forest.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
I'll give you this cute voodoo doll for a squab.
I'm sorry, Effendi, but that trade is out of the question.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later.
Certainly, Effendi.
It's got spit all over it. Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my voodoo doll for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this little red wagon? It once belonged to Rudyard Kipling.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Gee, it's only got 3 wheels. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
I'll give you this little red wagon for a squab.
I'm sorry, Effendi, but I cannot make that trade. Even though red is my favorite color.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later.
Certainly, Effendi.
Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my wagon for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
I'd like it to be red if possible.
Anything else?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this handsome red vase? No gentleman should be seen without one.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
This isn't a real fez. It's just a paper hat. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
Trade me 1 squab for 1 chic new fez.
I'm sorry, Effendi, but I cannot make that trade. Though it is a pleasant color.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later.
Certainly, Effendi.
Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my fez for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
I'd like it to be red if possible.
Anything else?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this dark red lipstick? It's chic yet dignified.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
This lipstick is melting. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
I'll give you my dark red lipstick for one of your squabs.
This is perfect gift for my mother-in-law. And it's so color coordinated. Here, have a squab.
Thank you. Squab, huh? Looks like a barbecued pigeon. Excuse me.
You bring food?
Here.
Thank you, Effendi. Here's your free gift.
It says aerial views, one flight up.
Stop! No see sights from balloon without ticket.
I'd like a balloon ride. Here's my ticket.
A valuable all-day pass. Today the skies are yours, Effendi.
We're free! Aren't you coming?
I'll stay here and watch the balloon.
Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
What do you make of this map?
This X is considerably to the east.
Thanks for the information. Stay here and guard the balloon. Hello there.
Selam Effendi.
Have you seen anyone digging around here?
Well, I have seen foreigners with trucks and equipment.
Trucks? Equipment? Where?
It's hard to remember. The desert all looks the same, you know?
What do you make of this map?
You are very close to the site. This X is a little to the south. That's about it.
Thanks for the information.
Ow! I've seen better landings.
Him too. Look what we found, an abandoned dig site. Wait, where are you going?
I sense the presence of Nurab Sal.
I should have guessed.
Indy!
Hold on, Sophia.
Indy!
Sophia! Uh-oh. Sophia?
Yeah?
Did you find Nurab Sal down there?
You're dead meat.
Could you speak up? I didn't catch that.
I said you're dead meat.
The tents are empty. The whole place looks abandoned. It's either a hose or a sleeping snake. I hope it's a hose. It feels like a sharp stick of wood. It's a hose. It's a particularly sharp ship rib. It feels like a clay jar. It's an empty clay jar. It feels like a wooden peg. It's an ancient wooden peg of some sort. That's enough. The jar is full. It's a clay jar full of gasoline. It feels like a portable generator. It feels like a gas cap. I better open it first. Now it's open. I've emptied the jar into the pipe. It's a painting of a chest or ark. I've seen that before. Is that a ball these figures are tossing around, or a stone disc? If this ever held a secret, somebody beat me to it. It's a crumbling rock wall. There's a mural behind this crumbling rock. Sophia?
I thought you were going to leave me in there.
Believe me, I was tempted.
Lucky you didn't. Here's something we may need.
A distributor cap.
It fell on my head when I sank into the hole. And that's not all. Look!
What is it?
It's an amber fish on a string.
I can see that. What does it do?
How should I know? I suppose you've come up with something more interesting.
Maybe. Look where the sunstone is centered on the mural. The island of Crete. I'll bet Crete is where we'll find the greater colony of Atlantis Plato mentioned.
That sounds possible. Let's go.
It's a weird amber fish on a string. It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
It must be detecting the orichalcum residue.
It's an orichalcum detector. It's a spark plug.
This is not my idea of a romantic interlude, Jones. Hands off, Jones.
Ouch! What do you know? A perfect fit. It fits! Let's book passage to Crete, Sophia. It's a surveyor's transit, useful for... It's a surveyor's transit. It's a stone disc with solar images carved into it. It's an ancient diagram of some kind. There's a bull's head, horns, and tail. The lines appear to converge on that circle. There's a statue here. I see Sophia. I see the left horn. There's a statue here. I see dirt. I see the right horn. Hello, what's this? I'm not gonna lug that around anymore. This is where the survey lines triangulated. I have to find something to dig a hole with. I can't move it. There's a stone disc down here. It's got a hole in the middle and little moons carved into the surface. It must be one of the moonstones Plato wrote about. It's a stone disc with lunar images carved into it. It's just about the same size as the stone discs. Well, that didn't do anything.
What do you know? A secret door.
So, the legend of a labyrinth hidden under the ruins of Knossos is true. The legend of Atlantis isn't any more far-fetched. Maybe it's true too.
I think the last stone disc and Atlantis are waiting for us somewhere beyond that door.
Stay away from the door. Get behind me, Sophia. Sophia, get over here.
Oh! What's going on, Indy?
It must be a primitive elevator of some sort.
I thought Mr. Otis invented the elevator.
Yeah, well, this is our floor. But wait, that was our ride. It appears the elevator crushed at least one stone disc. It says,
I am convinced the map room lies beyond the next chamber. Alas, I cannot get past the gate. I need that orichalcum detector.
too bad. He came a long way. This is the world stone that Sternhardt swiped in Tikal. It's a stone disc with earthly images carved into it. It's a walking staff. How nice. Wait, there's a chain running up behind the waterfall. It must be holding the elevator's counterweight.
Hold on, Jones. Where do you think you're going?
I'm climbing this chain.
You'd better come back.
Trust me. Ouch. I hate getting wet. Here I go again. And there it goes again. Wait here. Ouch. Brr, that water's cold. There, the counterweight is free. Going up? There are 2 more beads underneath it. I'll take them too. It's a gold box. Why, it's pointing at me. The orichalcum is now in the box. It's not pointing anywhere. There must not be any orichalcum nearby. Going down. It operates the gate. It's a narrow crawl space. Sophia,
Yes?
let me boost you through that hole.
I'm not climbing through there. I'll bet it's full of spiders, or rats, or snakes.
All right, boost me through the hole.
You?
What's so darn funny?
I couldn't boost you as far as I trust you, let alone up there.
Sophia,
Yes?
come on, climb onto my shoulders.
I'd rather not.
What's the matter? Scared of a few bugs?
You don't fool me, Jones. You're the one who's scared of snakes.
So what if I am?
So you admit it. Oh, we're really not going anywhere until I crawl through there, are we?
Afraid not.
Okay, boost me up. And watch those hands, Buster. There's a pulley on this side.
We'll use it.
Okay, hang on. Happy?
We're not out of the woods yet, but nice going. Why, it's pointing at me. It's pointing at Sophia's necklace. Sophia,
Yes?
can I borrow that necklace of yours for a while?
Why?
I I think it's throwing off the orichalcum detector.
So?
So we need to hide it.
You think so? Then say, Nurab-Sal is a mighty king and his eyes see through.
Nurab-Sal is a mighty king, and his eyes see through.
All right. I can't give you my necklace, but tell me your plan, and I'll try to help.
I want to put it in this gold box.
Okay, give me the box, and I'll put it inside. There, but just for a few minutes.
Thanks. It's not pointing anywhere. It's pointing toward that blank wall in the back. Look! Look, an orichalcum bead. This must have been the bead that attracted the orichalcum detector.
Great. Now take the gold box. I want to wear my necklace again.
It's an empty gold box with a lead lining. The orichalcum is now in the box. It's a gold box with orichalcum inside. Come on, door, move! Well, either Atlantis is a lot smaller than we thought, or we've found some kind of map or scale model.
Laid out just as Plato described it, in 3 concentric circles.
That didn't do anything. Sophia.
Yes?
What do we do now?
I think the open door is showing us the way.
Some date, huh?
We're not dating, Jones. This is not a date. If it was a date, I would have stood you up.
Follow me.
Lead the way.
Sophia, where are you?
We've got her, you foolish Americaner!
Kerner, which rock did you crawl out from under?
I have no time to trade insults. Hand over the stones or you'll never see Miss Hapgood again.
Okay, take the stones. Just don't hurt Sophia.
She'll be perfectly safe. In my custody.
Kerner! What a slimy toad. Uh-oh. Kerner wedged it shut from the other side. These rocks look slightly loose. You know, I think one of the rocks is starting to move.
Caroline, halt! You must board the U-boat.
I'm not going anywhere. What have you done with Indy, you creep?
Forget about Jones. How can you expect a man to lead you through Atlantis when he can't even find a way out of the labyrinth?
And you're practically an Atlantis tour guide, I suppose?
We have charted an underwater entrance to the lost city. Together, we will discover its secrets.
Good luck.
You have a choice, Fraulein. Join us and fulfill your life's ambition. Or join your friend, another rotting corpse on the road to glory.
Well, how can I refuse hospitality like that?
Jones was a better man than I thought. He would tolerate her.
Oof. Hey, there's a Nazi U-boat.
Halt!
Uh-oh.
I'm the captain here, and I don't tolerate stowaways.
I'm not a stowaway, I'm a runaway.
We'll see about that. Where do you think you're going?
Looks like I'm captain now. Whoa, we're getting underway. Let's hope we're headed for Atlantis. Wonderful, it snapped right off. Whoops. I'm a dead man if I go down there while those Nazis are around. Your captain commands all hands to the bow.
Indy!
Jones, where?
Sorry, must have been my imagination.
Whoa! That was close. I'll take a couple of slices. Don't mind if I do. I've got slices of bratwurst, bologna, and salami. What is this stuff? Pumpernickel? It's a sandwich worthy of Dagwood Bumstead. That doesn't quite work. Okay, the mug is full of acid.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sophia?
Indy?
Jones can't save you now, madam.
Wait. I'm getting a message. A message from Nurab Sal.
Nurab what?
An old friend from Atlantis. His spirit is calling me.
Tell Nurab Sal that I've got a plan.
Nurab Sal is listening.
Just distract the guard for a while, okay?
Nurab Sal understands all. Wait. What? Oh, darn. I've lost contact.
Too bad.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard Person.
What is it now?
I was just...
Who knows? It might come in handy.
Oh, it's probably nothing.
I order you to finish your sentence.
Well, you know, you look just like William the Conqueror.
You think so?
The resemblance is uncanny.
I always suspected that I had royal blood in my veins.
Perhaps I should tell your fortune.
Would you?
Certainly. Here goes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Who are you? Talk fast, and I better like your tone of voice, or you're a dead man.
I'm Indiana Jones. Who are you, Buckethead?
Buckethead? What kind of insult is that?
I'll let Sophia explain it to you.
Indy!
Nice work. Do you know how to run this boat?
Are you kidding, Jones? I'm a spiritualist, not a navigator.
Any idea where Kerner put the stones?
We're out of luck. He's got them in his quarters.
We'll see about that. Well, what do we do now?
Let's get those stones out of Kerner's quarters and locate the underwater entrance to Atlantis Kerner claims is near here.
Try to relax, Herr.
I better not go in there. They'll recognize me. Aren't you coming?
I'll just stay here and make sure Sleeping Beauty doesn't wake up.
Try to relax, Herr Doctor.
Relax? We are approaching a civilization that played with the forces of nature the way we play with toys.
Come now, don't exaggerate.
How else do you explain the wonders of orichalcum or the stone discs? What have you done with the stones?
Calm down. They're right behind you in the captain's strongbox.
Oh, where was I?
Whoa, the acid's eating right through the metal. Here are the stone discs. There's a small key in here, too. I don't have to. Now it's unlocked. It doesn't seem to open. It fits. The rudder's locked. Amazing. We're hundreds of feet below sea level, yet there's enough air pressure to keep the water out. How's it possible?
Welcome to Atlantis, Indy. Hey, watch those hands, Buster. Hey, watch those hands, Buster.
It feels like a ladder.
Get your hands off me, Jones. Jones? Hey, you're not Jones! Help, Indy! Indy!
Sophia? The ladder is in place. Hey, it opens! It's a metal rod with an opening on one end. Sophia, where are you? Kerner must have grabbed her somehow.